guys, real sport, Bar TV.
Well, welcome everybody to Bar TV's coverage of the Tongan Schoolboys vs New South Wales CHS here at University. And we're just going to take a look at the national anthems here and be back with you with all the action. Well, there we have it, everybody. There's the national anthems in this Tongan Schoolboys taking on New South Wales CHS. And we're going to see a bit of a celebration of the Tongan culture coming up. And the Tongan Schoolboys, they've been travelling for 10 days throughout Australia, and they're 5 days in. This is their second game. As we go now to the traditional war dance. Interesting story. Couple of players to watch out for. The big front rower, Rewa, the fly half, Wolfgram. As we go now to the celebrations. And there we have it, the New South Wales side undaunted by the war dance from the Tongan schoolboys. Of course, Tonga coached by the great Solo and Sinipata. Tui Peluto for now is the manager, and they've been travelling. But New South Wales schoolboys, the CHS side to kick off here. Tongan, of course, in the red strip, running right to left on your screens at home. Of course, if you're not familiar with Bar TV's coverage, like us on Facebook at Bar TV Sports, Twitter, Bar TV Sports, and of course our YouTube channel at Bar TV Sports. This promises to be a pretty big game of two halves. And it's kick-off here, and it's a very good kick-off. It's high, and they're coming across. It bounces off the chest there of Halafuua. And New South Wales CHS come up with it. Toby taking a nice hit up there. The New South Wales CHS side here to play as Ed Fry taking that one forward. The breakaway highly rated. The ball going out wide now to Tuala. Tuala hard running inside centre. Here's Ed Fry again. Work rate impressive early on with the two carries in this phases. Carberry goes wide now as Cam Manning runs off the fullback. Of course, Carberry having a very good season early on in the Junior Gold Cup. Hailing from out west. And that's a good turnover there by the Tongan schoolboys side. As they try the little box kick, and the chase is on the far side. Latu comes up with it. Oh, good skills. He puts the foot out. Showed a very good turn of foot there to chase that kick. Latu, and he's one to watch out for, as is the outside centre, Whakahokatoa. For this Tongan side. He's a very big body. So this ground being played at the University of Newcastle. Doing great things for rugby here themselves, the University of Newcastle. Of course, if you're thinking of playing, contact the coaching staff here. Looking for the quick throw there. Decides against it. New South Wales kicking themselves up to the halfway line. It'll be a Tongan schoolboys throw here. Tautuana with the ball. Comes in, lovely throw off the top. Looking to get through there is Whakatoa. He's met in some very solid defence in the end by the New South Wales side, who seem to be creeping up a little bit here. Trying to take away as much distance they can from this big Tongan back line. That was Ty taking it forward. And Wolfgram getting a high kick up and under, but safe enough for Billy Carberry. It's going to be called back for a penalty, though. So Wolfgram has the ball for the kick. Sione Wolfgram. It was Whakatava, the halfback, taking that touch finder. Was not the best looking kick off the boot. As Tautuana takes the ball, and the Tongan schoolboys with a really good opportunity to attack the New South Wales line here. Goes to the back. Halanafia. It's turnover here for New South Wales CHS, but it's going to be brought back as Ben Gleeson thought he was away there. So, little knock-on spotted. It'll be a Tongan schoolboys feed. As Whakatava has the ball. There's quite a big short side here. And that scrum is going to be called back as it twists around. So New South Wales CHS, coached by Mark O'Brien, former New South Wales CHS player himself. So carrying on the tradition. Fakatava picked up from the back, but brought down about 10 metres out as they go short side. Latu calling for it on the wing, but it was taken in by Ty. Tatuana getting very close to the line here. Thought they might have picked and drive. Oh, dropped it cold at that time, Rewa. But the New South Wales CHS side, the discipline just lacking at the moment. The quick tap taken. They're close and looks like he's over. Yes, he is. First try of the match to Adakahaho. The big prop forward goes over for a lovely, well-worked try there. So Wolfgram will be looking for the conversion here. And it's been a very good start by the Tongan schoolboys. Of course, out the under-18 side on a tour. They're having a great time, talking to the coaching staff earlier on here today. He struck it and the flags go up. So early lead to Tonga schools. New South Wales CHS started off pretty well with a good kickoff, but haven't been able to really contain the bigger men of this Tongan schoolboys so far. Giving away a few early penalties. As Heyman now kicks it, gets over the 10-yard line, and New South Wales schools come up with it again. Nice leap in the air by Charles Shepherd. As they come now, Toby. He's met a very solid defence there in the Tongan schoolboys. Here's Ed Fry again. Impressive with the ball so far. The number 6. Heyman with a little kick over the top. Latu turns, chases and catches, regathers, gets away from Tuala. Here's Latu kicking for himself. He's going to chase after the ball as Carberry's coming across. Carberry does well to cover off the chase by Latu. Some good individual skills shown there by the winger on the far side. Of course, both Latu's playing on either wing here for the Tongan schoolboys. To Tuana. Been impressed by his set piece. His line-out throws have been pretty good so far for Tonga. Goes up the back. Poor ball to Wolfgram, but they pick it up in any case. They go short side. Here's Pakalani, the big outside centre. Still driving his legs forward. Halofia gets them to centre field there, and coming through on the ball, New South Wales CHS. Here's Rewa. Rewa spinning out of a couple of tackles. As they go again, short side through Ty. Still looking for it as New South Wales CHS come up with it, but that's going to be another penalty there. Whanalua for the New South Wales CHS, deemed offside, coming through on the ball. Thought he was unlucky as Wolfgram goes again to the first try scorer as he bounds over for another try. Atui Kaho goes over for his second. I'll tell you what, the New South Wales CHS schoolboys trying hard to contain the big man, but I don't know many sides throughout Australia that probably could get their body in front of a man that size, a boy that size, I guess. So we see the makeshift kicking tee from Wolfgang. A couple of drill cones. He's 1 from 1 so far here at University. Of course, if you do or are interested in the University of Newcastle and its rugby program, get in contact with them. Great facility here in Newcastle. He hits it, comes around and sails over. So 14-0 the score. And New South Wales CHS schoolboys up against it here. Another high restart there, and coming up again off the kickoff was Shepherd. Leaping high, so now New South Wales CHS looking to attack Bracken. Whanalua calling his side in there. They go back towards the right. Big Cameron Manning, good yards by the prop forward. The ball spills out though. Tongan schoolboys have come up with it. As they attack again down the short side through Rewa. Over the ball, New South Wales CHS. Yes, that'll be a penalty. Very well done by Billy Carberry. Highly rated fullback, can also play at 10 as well. But I tell you what, with skills over the ball like that, he could probably see himself in a number 7 jersey as well. Not finding much distance on the kick that time, New South Wales CHS. As Heyman has a couple of runners. As Tuala on the outside. Goes to Shepherd. Shepherd stepping in field off his left. Just changing his direction as Carberry gets the ball around the ankles. Quick hands. All taken a little bit high on the far side. Referee says play on. Tuala takes a hit up. Here's Fry again. Fry running into a big shoulder there. The physicality brought by this Tongan schoolboy side is clearly evident as the kick goes in behind. Latu turns and chases. Oh, come up with it though, New South Wales CHS. This is their first real chance to put points on the ball as Tuala goes down the short side by himself. And he goes over for a try. So New South Wales CHS on the scoreboard for the first time here today. So 14-5, the scoreline, and Tuala proving himself to be a bit of a handful out there at the moment as well. $14 minutes gone in the half here at the University of Newcastle. And Halani's coming out for the chase. You can see, well, you'll probably see him come into your screen shortly because he's long-legged as the kick comes through. Oh, and the flag goes up from the sideline. Great conversion there. So 14-7 as Tongan Schools lead. The pride of Tonga. Of course, if you are listening overseas or indeed throughout Australia, make sure you give Bar TV Sports a like on Facebook and our YouTube channel as well, Bar TV Sports. As the kickoff's a wonky one off the boot, comes all the way back as Heyman, big lofting kick towards the touchline, doesn't find touch as Latu is well placed. Toia feeding the ball inside. Silly now takes the ball to ground, close to the halfway. Nice run there by Chuatana. He's still going, the hooker. Chuatana. As they go wide, they go short side again. It's worked for them as Rewa takes the ball to ground. Halani now setting them up. Almost centre field. Playing one out here, the Tongan Schoolboys. They'll have to watch it. Very good over the ball is the combined high school side. Pakalani gets the ball away to Latu, but it's going to be called back for a knock-on. So New South Wales CHS with a scrum feed. Whanalua with the ball. Ball coming out. Heyman turning to Ala on the inside and good run, getting about 10 metres on it. Getting them up towards the 22, putting him on the front foot. The ball comes wide now, Carberry. Just running out of room on the far side. The New South Wales CHS time. They'll probably look to kick here. As Ben Gleeson settles one again. They try to counter-ruck here, Tonga, and the box kick comes off the side of the boot and finds touch up towards the 40. So Tuana now. He's had a great day with the ball in hand. Throwing these lineouts in for Tongan Schoolboys. As they drop a couple of numbers now. Comes off the top and that one called knock on by the Tongan Schoolboys. So New South Wales CHS feed. Good scrum by the Tongan Schoolboys as they drive through. And the ball comes out the same channel. Of course, this game being brought to you by Bar TV Sports. Get in the game with Bar TV Sports. As the scrum now set. And of course the University of Newcastle as well. Well, the ball comes out the back and Heyman punches it down in behind Latu. As Daniel Bell puts plenty of pressure on him there with a kick chase. And the ball will go out. It'll be a Tongan Schoolboys feed and New South Wales CHS starting to hit back here in this fixture at University. Big Toe was calling it at the back as Wolfgram feeds it, and oh, look at that big run on the inside. Hulla Uafia may have lost the ball there. Tongan schoolboys come up with it, but Heyman's holding on to it. They do end up getting it as Wolfgram gets a ball around the head. He'll choose to kick. He kicks over the head of Carberry. Good kick towards the touchline. Carberry now under a bit of pressure by Latu. Turns around, kicks it, gets it on the right boot and finds touch nicely. So 22 out. I thought he might have got a bit more distance on that kick. We see New South Wales making a change. Ball coming out now, Rewa. What can he do with the ball? He can charge onto it, but he's lost the ball there. And again, Heyman doing well as the ball now goes back towards the Tongan schoolboys side, and now they get another chance to attack here. As Wolfgram gets the ball driven towards the touchline and goes out. Tatuana looking very dangerous with the ball in hand. So Toby with the ball. His throw is going to be under pressure here. 5 metres out from his own line. Now it's going to be a short arm to Tongan schoolboys. Just not getting the call right there. New South Wales CHS as Rewa's looking for the hit up, but here's that man again. Atui Kaho. This time they pull him up short. And that's a penalty. New South Wales CHS getting away with it. Heyman taking the quick tap. They go wide. Here comes Bell. Bell putting it on the foot, driving it down. We know he's very quick. He's coming across as the ball goes towards the sideline. There's a good chase by Shepherd and Bell. They take the quick one here, Tongan schoolboys. Oh, the ball almost bounces free there from Latu, and in the end he does well. Drives forward and he's going up towards the 40. And he's still going. He's over the 50. Good run, but Carberry strips the ball, and oh, he's absolutely belted by Silly, the fullback. They'll take a chance here to reset. As they go wide now. Fry again, running wide. Good combination by the fly half and the breakaway. Looking for runners here. New South Wales CHS, a little bit disjointed. Little box kick over the top for Latu, and Bell will claim the mark. Had Carberry on the inside, thought he might have tried to feed him quickly there. Well, Kieran Heyman has a wonderful boot on him as he gets that well over the halfway line. Well, up towards the halfway line. It looked like it had a bit more distance on it, that kick, but touch judges on the far side disagree. Ball comes to the back and off the top. Here's Wolfgram. Wolfgram forced to take it himself. Inside, Heyman with another good hit there on him, on his opposite number. And they turn the ball over again. Here's Bell. Here he goes. He lights him up, doesn't he, Bell? Inside ball to Badger. Or Gifford it was, sorry, who ended up starting the match. Badger was named. But certainly has a set of wheels on that far side. Daniel Bell. So New South Wales CHS trail at the moment, 14-7. That ball coming off the top. Wolfgram turning on the inside. The big number 8 there. Apatoni Toya. And they've turned the ball over again, Tongan Schoolboys, so ball control in the ruck is a bit of a problem for them at the moment. As Toby picks and drives. Heyman's calling for it on the short side. They go back towards the open. Fry. Gifford throwing the ball. Didn't really need to throw it over the top. Probably should have tried to run through the line there. Now Tongan Schoolboys have the ball again as Carberry scrambles to get back into fullback for the kick here by Wolfgram. The ball going out on the full, brought back in to the 22. Couple of changes being made by the New South Wales CHS side. 10 minutes remaining in the half. Kick over the top wasn't a very good one, and both centres for New South Wales CHS had it covered. And Tuala comes up with it. Oh, the dummy, and it opens up. Whanolua gets it on the inside. They're close. Pulled up short. Great scrambling defence by the Tongan Schoolboys. As Harara was brought down. Thought he was almost in there. Wolfram kicking towards the touchline and not finding much distance, but they will get a bit of a break and a chance to regroup here, the Tongan Schoolboys. What a great break it was by Whanolua. Saw it open up, and that's one for the halfbacks out there. Ben Gleeson running really wide here. As they dummy on the inside, and they go to him. Gleeson, the big number 8, getting Carberry coming around, and Latu comes off the wing and cuts it off. Here's for now. Looking like he's going to open up. Gets the kick on the inside. Chasing through, but again, Tongan Schoolboys at the death. Cut it off. Little box kick over the top. And Carberry's back. He has Bell. We'll look for him. Bell does well to get around his man, and here he comes now looking to step and open up. He's taken around the ankles. Good counter-attacking stuff here by the CHS side. Gleeson. Heyman going wide now. Here's Fry. Fry. Good ball runner. Going across field this time. Toby getting a short ball and getting absolutely opened up by the try scorer. Atui Kaho. It's going to be called a penalty for holding on. He's going to have to shake those cobwebs out now, the young fella. As they go short side quickly, Wolfgram. And Latu on the outside, they feed him, but the ball goes over touch. This game's certainly opening up now. Geordie Toby is still shaking off that massive shot he had there. Atui Kaho just saw him coming. The ball was held up by the halfback. He's got his halfback to thank for that one, that's for sure. Whanalua now. Ball in hand. It's a CHS feed. Good scrum again by Tongan Schoolboys. Pressure on the halfback, but Tuala has it, but that's going to be a penalty. Called back there, offside. So the game started off looking like it was going to be a try fest, and New South Wales CHS have come back really well here. They just haven't got all the points to prove it. So they'll be hoping they can hit back here and draw level. Ball goes to the back, and oh, that's missed time jump there. There's Ty. Another of these big bodies, they go wide. There's trouble kicking through for Latu. Latu, plenty of pace. Carberry comes across again in cover, ducking under the tackle of Latu and making a good 10 metres there, the fullback. And this Tongan side getting up very quickly off the line. But that's going to be a penalty there. Not clearing the ruck. So not quite getting the set piece right on the last occasion. See Heyman. The big boot downfield. And again, that's a good touch finder by the fly half. Nicely won there by the CHS side. So Heyman has the ball now. Tuala kicking the ball downfield. They need the ball in hand. So Silly plays perfectly. Dummies, and he's going to take them on here, the fullback. Chipping over for himself. It's a deep one. But it bounces up nicely. Heyman standing in at fullback and gets around a couple. The kick chase was almost non-existent there for Tongan Schoolboys, but they get the turnover. Here's Wolfgram stepping away. Here's the big try scorer, Atui Kaho. A little knock on and good defence there by the New South Wales CHS side. (14-7), couple of minutes remaining in the half. Pretty good crowd here today at the university, coming out to see the stars of the future in New South Wales. Ball comes off the back and nice little work move off the scrum, but they can't find any space out there. The line of the Tongan Schoolboys has been pretty good all day. Aside from a couple of kick chases, as now they drive forward. Heyman with a flat ball to Tuala. Tuala having a great game, and here's another bust by the big out at the inside centre. He's got the fullback to beat and didn't have much support, and they're going to have to come in numbers now, the New South Wales CHS side, as they pick and drive. Calling for it to the right. Heyman gets it, puts another kick in. The chase is on, it sits up, and that's a good try in the corner. Well summed up by the fly half Heyman. As for now, Michael Pitter it was. A couple of late changes. So Pitter goes over for a try in the corner. (14-12) right on the stroke of half time. And Heyman, he looked good from the other side. Let's see how he goes. Similar position on the right-hand side of the field. So lines the ball up, comes in, hits it, and it comes around. Oh, it's hard to judge from here. The flag stayed down. Thought he might have got that one over, but the shortness of the goalposts here at University, always playing havoc with the touch judges. But that's going to be half-time. And the score, 14-12 in favour of the Tongan Schoolboys. It's been a pretty good match. We'll catch you in about 5 minutes' time with all the second half action. Well, we're back, everybody. Bar TV Sports covering the Tongan Schoolboys versus New South Wales CHS up here in Newcastle. Normally sunny Newcastle, but it's pretty overcast here today, but the sun is certainly shining on this match with the Tongan Schools 14, New South Wales CHS 12. With Pitta scoring a good try at the end there of the second half for the New South Wales CHS side to bring them almost level. But it's been all a Tui Kaho. The big Tongan Schoolboys prop with 2 tries in the first half. And a couple of changes have been made for the New South Wales CHS side. Tapa in the 20 has come on the field. And there is a couple of very big boys out there for Tonga. And there's been some bone-rattling hits in the first half. And we'll see if it continues on as fitness may come into play here. Of course, at the season's end here in Australia. And they play rugby all year long over in Tonga. Wolfgram has the ball. The Tongan Schoolboys are running left to right in red. And the New South Wales CHS side, well, they soaked up a lot of pressure and they came back. So it's anyone's game here in the second half at Newcastle University. Referee blows time on. And here we go, second half of all the action as the ball comes back and kicked downfield, and that is an almighty roost there. So Tarper's come onto one wing. Looks like Bell may have gone from the field in the 11 jersey. Nice line-out win again for the Tongan Schoolboys. That's around the feet of Wolfgram. Referee says it's gone backwards. Here's the try scorer, Atui Kaho. Playing a bit wider now, the Tongan Schoolboys. Hello, Afia. Good hit up, and now they go wide. Pakalani threatens to open up on the far side, but good defence in the end by the New South Wales CHS side. Stepping, finding a bit of space there, Vuna. Here's Rewa. Rewa, good runner of the ball. Ty now. Ty has the ball ripped away from him. So now the New South Wales CHS side with a turnover. Fry gets a nice ball, and here they come now attacking. Tarper throwing the ball back inside, but the touch judge flag goes up. Playing in the 20 jersey, Tarper. Fresh on the field. And does well with his first touch. So now the CHS side looking to pressure this line out of Tonga. Ball comes off the top, out the back. Nice tackle in midfield there by Heyman. Heyman having a very good game in at fly half. They go back towards the short side, and good bustling run there by Rewa. A Chuikaho. That's going to be a penalty. So New South Wales CHS doing everything right at the breakdown that time. It'll be interesting to see what they do. They're going to go for the touchline. Looking for points and playing in good schoolboy spirit here. And that's a fine touch finder by Kieran Heyman, who's been out and out, probably the standout for the CHS side out there today. So they come up with the ball. Vanalua forced to take it in. They'll pick and drive here. Tapa. Heyman turning Tuala on the inside of Tuala. Nice charging run, straightening the attack up. Here's Badger. Heyman calling for the left. They go to the right. Fry picking and driving. Still on if they can get it out there. They go. Nice flat ball. Bounces off the chest there of Donetti. So called back for a knock on. Heyman throwing the bullet pass at him. Just couldn't go with it. Fakatava, the Tongan halfback, with the ball. His service has been pretty good. He'll be tested here on their own line. It looks like they may choose to take the hit up through Foka Hokutahu. They go to him. The big inside centre. He gets them not completely out of pressure, but they use quick ball. Pacolini. Good run by him. Up to the 22. They're going to look to try and contain them here, the New South Wales CHS side, as they pick and drive now Tonga. Fry just slipping off that tackle of Rewa. Wolfgram. Good attacking raid. They've made about 50 metres on this play, this set of phases. Ball goes over the top, using their hands now. And this is another good run by Vuna. The ball comes off the back. There's the hooker. Tautuana. Stepping on the inside there was Nahoa. Latui, he's picked up around the ankles, and that's up high as well. So they got him both ends that time, the CHS side, and it's going to be penalised. Kick towards the touchline. So Tongan Schoolboys, there's going to be a couple of changes out there. Ben Gleeson coming from the field. Replaced by Harry Turner, who started the game. We've got unlimited interchange here in this Schoolboys fixture. Ball comes off the back. This is going to be trouble, but called not straight by the referee. Big Apatoni Toya, he looked menacing from 15 out there, the number 8 for Tonga. So now New South Wales Combined high schools, plenty to do off their own line. Scrum's being pressured again. Comes back to Heyman. Heyman goes behind to Carberry. Gets a little deflection and a charge down. So now there's trouble. Tongan Schoolboys have it. So pick and drive up towards the line. And there's a turnover. New South Wales have the ball. Creeping forward there, the Tongan Schoolboys. In any case, gets a touch finder with not much distance to the play. Tautuana with the ball again. He's been called upon a few times, the hooker here today. And this is good stuff here by the Tongan side as they break short. Calling for the penalty was the New South Wales side, and they end up receiving it. Looked ominous there. As Heyman gets the ball upfield, so discipline there, just letting down the Tongan side. We'll see another substitution now as Bracken comes back on the field. And Haneli Talfa also joins the action. Looks like he'll come into halfback. So multiple substitutions. Looks like Wolfgram's gone back to fullback. Comes off the top and not happy with the referee. So they come up with New South Wales. Good little run up the centre of the field. Good counter-rucking, though, by Tonga. New South Wales scrambling. That's going to be a penalty to New South Wales. Coming off their feet there. So just working their way up slowly up the field here, this New South Wales side. The score remains 14-12. No one jumps. The call just not right there that time, but little knock on by Tonga, so a reprieve there for New South Wales CHS. So good scrum this time by CHS. The ball spits out though. Heyman with a flat ball out wide and Tarpa can't go with it. It was an adventurous play. And Silly now makes good distance. Nice little short ball there. Wolfgram it was. Fakatava just standing in fly half now. They go towards the short side. Taken round the ankles and brought to ground. Could be a turnover here. But no, the Ball goes back, New South Wales side. So Tonga just couldn't hold on to the ball there. It comes back to Carberry. Carberry with a high kick downfield. Latu showing the sideline, stepping inside, but rounded down. Nice little short ball there to Halani. A few metres on the play, coming through on the ball. Hard was the New South Wales CHS side. Oh, looks to open up the gap there. Nice tackle by Peter Beetham, but they'll pick and drive here. They're in trouble now, the CHS side. There's numbers out on the right. They go towards the left. Here's Silly looking to get something started for the Tongan side. Now the ball goes wide. And again, good defence by Heyman in the midfield. And they come up with a turnover here, though. In a precarious position, though, the New South Wales side. Oh, they go nicely. Good composure shown in the end. And clearing the ball away. He's had a good game since he's come on, Pitter. Scoring a try and showing good composure under pressure a couple of times he's had the ball. But now the Tongan side with another chance to attack here. Toya. He's been a handful, Toya. Now looking to play wide. Fakatava, of course, moving out to fly half. Here they come, dumbing to everyone here, but there's trouble if they can use the ball out wide. Lani getting a ball away. They're close on that far side and they're over. Good try to Halawafia. They've been threatening, and they come up with a try. So 19-12 the score is. Good try there to Taufa Halawafia. And Wolf Graham, he's been shifted back to fullback, and the halfback Fakatava, he's moved to fly half, and they look a little bit more fluent, spreading the ball and playing it with a bit more width now, the Tongan side, and really troubling this New South Wales CHS team. As we see Rewa coming from the field, being replaced by Taufa. $19-12 the score. Toughest kick of the day here for Wolf Graham. The Tongan schools are out here for a good 10-day tour. This is their second game. And the combination certainly showing through. As the ball kicked, it's a high one, but it's not going to have the legs. So the score remains 19-12 in favour of the Tongan schoolboys side. It's a team made up of under-18s. They're having a great time, especially up here in Newcastle. They're having a tour of Newcastle University this afternoon. Of course, if you do want to get involved in the university rugby program, get in contact with them. It's a great university. So now the New South Wales side come up with that ball again off the restart. Almost a turnover as Fry first to clean up. Again. They'll pick and drive now. Looking to play a bit more direct now, the New South Wales side. Here's Heyman. Shepherd standing and stepping back towards his forwards. It's Scrappy at the back of the breakdown there for New South Wales. Carberry feeds Heyman. They go wide. Tarpa with a little kick to himself, but it's going to be called back for a penalty. Heyman, quick tap taken, goes back towards Tarpa's wing again. He looks to be the danger man. Oh, that ball bouncing off the chest of Gifford. So now the Tongan side with a chance, and here they come. Shut the gates as Sealer runs down the field, getting chased to no effect in the end, under the posts. And that was against the run of play, but a good try in the end to Padalasia under the sticks. So 24-12 now the score. Kick to come in front, so you'd only, I like to think that the 2 points will be added here. Silly. We'll see ya. With a good try there. Almost length of the field. So 2 points are added. (26-12) is the score. Here at University, the kick to come. It's been the best facet of the game for New South Wales, although I dare say Coach O'Brien wouldn't like to see them kicking off as frequently as they have. That's another high one, but this time it's taken by Ty. They go back, looking to use the width of the field again, and they're really opening up now the Tongan side. As Heyman stands back there, dummies on the inside. He might get caught short. He's isolated and he drops the ball. Latu. He's going to call double knock on though. Haven't really seen Latu open up in this second half. There's Talfa. The replacement halfback grabs the ball. Fakatava. Standing in a fly half. Sila. Or Silly. Standing in at inside centre. The game not over here for New South Wales CHS. There's still plenty to play. Still 15 minutes remaining in the match. Oh, scrum just going down on the loose head side. It's a very big pack, this Tongan side, and even with replacements on the field, they've still got 20 to 30 kilos on their opposition. Ball comes out the back. Fakatava has Latu coming around. Here's Wolfgram running wide, feeding Latu on the far side, but the ball stripped out in the end. Fry's over to pick up the scraps again. Heyman looking for some wide runners now. Little knock on there. Peter Beetham just couldn't control the ball, but it's going to be taken back for the initial knock on. So scrum set. The ball coming out, Heyman. Turning Tuala on the inside. He's had a pretty good game, Tuala, as Heyman looking for quick ball. They go wide. Shepherd almost getting through the other side, but pops the ball up, and now the Tongan Schoolboys have another opportunity here to attack. Quick hands there. Halani's the beneficiary of it and makes some good yardage. Good pressure on there by the New South Wales side, though, and it's going to be called a knock on and taken back for another scrum. New South Wales making another replacement as Bell goes back on the field. Plenty of pace. So replacement getting made. Referee wanting to see a change at scrum time there. Referee with the duty of care. Wasn't happy with how the scrums were forming, and now seems to be a bit better out there. Digging for the ball. Heyman has it. Has Shepherd outside. Oh, goes long to Bell. Bell under all sorts of pressure and does really well to get up and get them on the front foot again. Here's Fry. Fry with that weaving run that he's been doing all day, but now he's turned the ball over. And good counter-rucking by the Tongan Schoolboys side. Penalty now for New South Wales CHS. They've had a bit of opportunity, but they just haven't been able to execute here in this second half. Tonga, on the other hand, limited opportunity, but sees both with a couple of tries. And that ball goes towards the sideline and not finding touch. So now a good chance to counter-attack. They go wide. Carberry with a nice ball. So here's Tapa. Tapa kicking back on the inside, but it'll sit up nicely for Wolfgram, trying a little goose step. Oh, he's hit pretty late there by Harry Turner. He stayed down. Harry Turner with a bit of a late shot there. And Wolfgram feeling the effects. The touch judge will come on. And I dare say young Harry Turner might find himself in the bin here. He looks as though he's going to be all right. It's more his hamstring than his head, so getting a bit of treatment there. He's had a good game, Wolfgram. He's really led the side around well. He's the captain. We'll see what the referee does here. He's going to blow time on. So nothing to see. Incidents deemed okay. So it'll be a New South Wales throw. And they need to do something here with 7 minutes remaining. They need to attack, and that's not going to do it. Ball in hand is what they need, and they kick the ball deep. So now giving the Tongan schoolboys another chance to attack here as Latu tries to get around his men. Oh, flick pass to Wolfgram. This is good stuff here. As Pakalani is now driven towards the sideline. Good defence by the CHS side. They're 2 tries behind. So this game threatening to go down to the wire if they can get some points on the board here. The Tongan defence has been exemplary here today. Ball going to the back and over the top, and again the line out by New South Wales CHS is inaccurate. So now Tongan schoolboys with the ball again. Ball goes wide. Fakatava forced to keep it and kick it, and Billy Carberry now counter-attacking. Just couldn't hold on to the ball there. The little chip on the far side, but it's going to be called back for a knock-on. So Lotto Ahia has come on the field, and he's going to play in at halfback now, and Talfa, he's been moved out onto the wing. And Fakatava, he remains in a fly half and set fairly wide of this scrum. Was silly. Still playing it at inside centre, and the ball comes out now. Fakatava turning silly on the inside, kicking for his winger Latu. Coming across, bounces up for Latu, inside ball, Fakatava. Has he got the pace? I think he has, and Fakatava scores. Well, it came through his vision, the man on screen, kicking forward for Latu, and the ball bounced up. Nicely inside ball to Fakatava, and that is another try to the Tongan schoolboys. The score 31-12 with a kick to come. And Lotto Ahia, he's come on for the captain Wolfgram, and he'll take over the kicking duties as well. So 4 minutes remaining. You'd only think that this match is all but over for this New South Wales schoolboy side. Of course, a great effort shown by the best New South Wales has to offer, playing against the national side of Tonga. It's been a pretty successful tour for Tonga so far as that ball sails over the posts. 33-12 is the score. So Heyman comes back for probably one last kick here at University. $33-12 the score, and another high kick. It's been the highlight of his game here today. The restarts, and Shepherd comes through again. But he loses the ball in the end. Good strength shown in the tackle by the Tongan side. No one sticking to the tackle there, so still moving. Latui maintaining momentum. There's some big bodies here. A little chip over the top. And they don't come up with it, but the referee is going to call it back there. As Falao looked as though he might have been away. Ball comes in and only just one there as it come through the same channel. So they'll get another chance to repack. Set the scrum with a couple of minutes remaining. 33-12. So scoreless in the second half, New South Wales CHS. I want to get some respect to the scoreline. Of course, if you've enjoyed the coverage, get on our Facebook, Bar TV Sports, Twitter, Bar TV Sports, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel to see all of Australia's grassroots and mid-tier sports. Been a good display here today, and this is a good display of scrummaging by the Tongan side, but the referee not happy with that again. New South Wales will get the feed. Less than a minute remaining. So again, that'll be a penalty. This time, the Tongan side just encroaching there, and now Heyman. Last chance here. Shepherd gets a nice little flick pass to Bell. Bell feeding Carberry. Carberry, this is the best play of the day for the New South Wales side. Carberry pulled down, 15 out. That's going to be another penalty there. They need quick ball again, the New South Wales side, if they want points. So they go to Heyman again. Heyman goes wide to Toby. Standing in the tackle, the ball goes to ground. So they'll look to set up here the New South Wales side through Harry Turner. Here's Shepherd. Shepherd getting through. Oh, he's met in a good tackle though. He's showing glimpses of very good form here today, Shepherd. But that's a turnover again to Tonga as they go wide. Little chip over the top on the inside. Silly just can't get over there, and Heyman forced to clean up. He does well. Dallas Patterson. So they've lost about 50 metres here, the New South Wales side. Here's Tuala brought down. Heyman looking for the short ball. He'll take it in himself. He's been impressive today, Heyman, as well, for the New South Wales side. And that's going to be a penalty. Quick tap taken. Harry Turner. Advantage being played again. Here's Tuala. Tuala kicking down for himself. Harry Turner getting the bounce, but it pops up. Again, that was offside, but it's going to be brought back for the initial penalty. All of a sudden, the game has sparked. New South Wales have decided to play. So here's Shepherd. Shepherd running wide, running across field. A little bit isolated. He comes again for another run. Shepherd looking to get around his man, and Shepherd will go over in the corner. He's close. Almost getting a try at the death there, Shepherd. It was a good game. The final score, 33-12 here at Newcastle University. Of course, if you do want to get involved in the Newcastle University rugby program, contact them via their Facebook page at Newcastle University Seahorses. And, of course, Bar TV bringing you this coverage. Get in the game with Bar TV. Like us on Facebook, YouTube, and, of course, Twitter, Bar TV Sports. Thanks for joining us. I'm Gareth Wozik, and we'll catch you next time.
Real guys, real sport, Bar TV.